Purina One. We switched and wow, I know it's proven natural nutrition is helping support Charlie's strong immune system and Ginger's healthy heart.
See differences today and for one.
probably know Vistaprint for business cards. Yeah, we print that. But did you know we also print that? And that? And that?
Now, can you hear me now? Don't you love it whenever Discord decides to like fuck you over? I'm so sorry. Hi, let me say that all over again. I've been literally talking to myself for the last 30 minutes and nobody has heard a thing. That is brilliant. That is totally brilliant. What's up, Soul Thief? How's it going? So since nobody heard a dang thing for the last half hour, first of all, let me say, Doc, thank you for coming in and saying hello. Welcome to the channel. My name is Lindsay Badger. I'm an artist here on Twitch. I do traditional and I also do digital. Tonight we're working on a draw this in your own style. The original artwork is up here in the corner for the reference, and then this is my lovely attempt at making my own version out of it. So again, welcome and thank you for stopping in, and also for saying that my mic was muted because I don't know how much longer I would have gone without knowing that. Greatly appreciate it. Karina, hello, how are you? I hope you are well. Soul Thief, it's wonderful to see you. Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. We're just gonna pretend like this is the start. This is like the do-over, okay? Ready, you guys? We're gonna do a do-over. Hi, and welcome to the stream. I didn't just stream on mute for 30 minutes. This is a completely new Oh my goodness. If you are into shenanigans and sarcasm, you have fallen into the right channel. We are a bunch of goofballs around here usually. It's a good time. I usually stream 9:30 Central Time to roughly midnight, so it's about usually I go over, so it's between 2.5 to 3.5. 3 hours of just shenanigans and art and just goofiness. So if you like That's What She Said jokes, you are definitely gonna enjoy being here. It's true. It's facts. It is facts. So if you see here on my high-tech iMac, a little bit of my artwork that I do. I love doing fan art. I love doing cute things. I don't do a lot of gross stuff. If gross is what you're looking for, this is probably the wrong channel. Chibi stuff. I like doing, colored pencils are my jam. I also absolutely love alcohol markers, and sometimes I use them both together. They work together beautifully. When I'm not doing traditional art, I'll do the digital stuff with the Procreate and the iPad, which is what we're working on tonight. So it's kind of a mixed bag. It's just kind of whatever I feel like's going on. I participate in a lot of community challenges. I'm very involved in the Twitch art community. I absolutely love the people here. They're a wonderful group of folks. Very supportive of each other and very talented. Holy moly. If you're looking for a good bunch, just stroll through the art category and you'll probably find some good ones. I'm not talking about all the hentai people necessarily. I don't know those people very well. I'm sure they're swell. I just don't know them. But pretty much if it's not hentai, I know the majority of the crew. Hi, Banana Girl. How are you? What have you been up to? How are you? How are all your puppets? How is pizza slinging, if that's still a thing that you are doing? How is school? How is work? How is life? How's brother? Okay. So this is our pretend do-over intro. I just wanted to get you guys a good comfy feel for how the things are around here. We're going to switch back over to the iPad. Because on my iMac, I run Windows 98. And we are currently drawing on MS Paint from back in the day. AKA not. It's Procreate. It's Procreate, y'all. It's just the packaging. It's just the packaging. Now, you will see that I do have the highest tech communications for the social medias of the time. If you would like to join me on my buddy list, my AIM buddy list, that's actually my voice channel in my Discord that's open. And if anybody ever wants to come in and say hello and come in and have a chin wag, if you will, it's open. It's totally open. Just jump in the Discord channel and pop in and say hello. For me, it's 6 in the morning. You are a European friend. My day will go pretty crazy since it started from here. Holy moly. So where are we at in Europe? Are we, Scotland? Possibly? I don't know. Anything in that time spot? Doing good. Haven't been at Domino's for a couple years now. Oh, sorry. Haven't been at Domino's for a couple years. I moved on to community college. And you had to leave behind the puppets? Oh my god! Oh, you're Greek. You wish you were from Scotland? Oh, okay. All right, all right. See, forgive me. I am geographically challenged. I'm just an inlander in the United States. We don't get out much, or at least I personally don't get out much. I live in Oklahoma. Oklahoma, United States. It gets about as boring as that. It's not nearly as boring as Kansas or Nebraska. Sorry if you live there, but it's not much more exciting. It's not like New York City or something. I also put Cocoa Bombs on hold this year due to college as well. Hey, you gotta focus on the schools, but you always know that you've got that skill in your back pocket if it comes to it. I have replaced it with a side hustle of making balloon animals. I actually saw you do a balloon thingamajig with a puppet, if I remember correctly, at one point in time. So that's wonderful. Yes, so we're gonna pretend like we're an artist in an art stream, and we're actually gonna like touch the art and move it and pretend like I'm drawing on it. While I'm yakking my jaws, because that's what I'm here for, right? That's what you guys want to see is the arts. Or something like that. 6 a.m. That's too early. I do it all the time. My daughter has to be up at 6:30, so I get that feeling. Recently became a licensed financial advisor? Holy moly, you are like the Swiss Army knife of a skill set. I'm telling you what. You're gonna grow up to have like the biggest entertainment business ever. You got puppets, you've got Cocoa Bombs, you know how to throw a pizza, you got balloons. Yeah, queen of the cash. You guys keep an eye on this girl. Keep an eye on this girl. She's gonna take over the world. She's gonna do it. She gonna do it. And she gonna kick ass while she doing it. Let's see what this does. I want it to be a shadow. Shadow on her bangs. It's true. So if my phone goes off, I apologize. I normally don't check my phone during a stream unless it's an emergency. I am, however, also in charge of making highly important decisions on a booster club. You know, big deal stuff. Not really. But anyways, sometimes the booster people message me at night because, you know, 10 o'clock at night is whenever you discuss that, I guess. Anyways, yeah, so I just had to reply to that real quick. No big deal. No big deal. So we're just darkening this section here because it's actually pushed back behind her neck and shoulder. So it has a little more depth. That actually helped a ton. Thank you. I like that a lot. So what are we studying in college, Miss Queen Banana Girl? What's our major? Because I'm sure balloons are probably not it. Just taking a wild guess. Alien Fairy, welcome back. How is everyone? Well, so far, from what I've gotten a feel from the chat, everybody's doing fabulous. Just letting you know. I'm also doing fabulous. Thank you. And I'm so glad to see you. So you just made my day better for just showing up and saying hello. Just letting you know that. Just letting you know. Super cool stuff's happening here. We're working on a new project here. It's called the Brooklyn Kaiju, is a streamer here on the Twitchies. He also has a pretty banging IG. If you guys ever want to go check him out, he's pretty rad. Pretty badass dude. He's currently offering a Draw This in Your Own Style challenge to the community. And you get to draw this little moon cutie that's up here in the corner. Except for I'm drawing my own version of it because it's in your style, which this would be my style for today. You are a business major, so running a business around balloons is one way I've already been using the knowledge and skills I have learned to use. I'm on track to graduate in May with your associates. Dude! So are you going to stop with the associates or are we going to keep going with the BS? The bachelor's. I mean, that's huge stuff. That's pretty freaking amazing. That is freaking amazing. So are you just going to stop at the associates and dive right into the business bit? Or are you going to go out and get the bachelor's degree? I guess was my question. Or are you going to try to do both? Which is insane. Not impossible. It's definitely possible. It's just difficult. And I have a feeling whatever it is that you choose to do, you will be a rock star at it. Just saying. Pretty sure that's going to be truth. Truth. Yeah, def on the congratulations. Now, I kind of like how she smirks off to the side a little bit, but I'm debating whether to move her mouth. I'm going to play with it, but I may undo it. So don't freak out. Don't freak out on me, guys, okay? This is just an experiment to see whether I like it or not. Because one thing that's really cool about... Actually, I kind of like that. Now she's smirking at you. I like that a lot better. You freaking out? Don't freak out, alien fairy. Don't freak out. It's gonna be okay. I like that slight movement of the lips turned an almost like it was almost kind of sad. Maybe possibly depressed. No, don't panic. You guys are panicking. But now she has this really adorable little smirk that's almost kind of smartass, and I love it even more. So we're going to leave it. The one thing that is really bothering me, though, is that this girl has 0 eyebrows. So we're going to fix that real quick. And I think we're going to put that on the hair layer because that makes sense. Because it's, eyebrows are hair, y'all. Just letting you know. It's very cute. Love the smirk. Yeah, I think we're going to keep it. You know, that's That's the glory. The glorious thing about a digital toy is it gives you the opportunity to play around with what you like. I don't like that tail going off like that. There we go. How thick do we go? Maybe? Because these guys are like thick. They're well groomed though, not gonna lie. Look at them. It's a fine line that you have to decide what is going to be your contribution to the art piece, and then what are you going to change to make it, you know, what are you going to keep to still keep the main characteristics? I think that's fair. I think that looks good. It's not too much. Not too much. I like her. I like her. Alright, we are going to go back into the skin bits. You adore the texture. Aww. You're making me feel all squishy in my heart. My heart's getting all squishy. Thanks. I've really been trying to play with... okay, so you guys, I have to flex for a minute. If you guys are digital artists, you'll be familiar with the retro... supply. That was the word my brain wouldn't produce. Retro Supply Company is one of the more popular brush vendors for Procreate or digital painting in general. They make brushes for all programs, but True Grit and Retro Supply are two of the main websites. I have a ton of Retro Supply brushes. I think I have almost all of them. Not all of them, but most of them. And so I haven't had a chance to like dive in to using every single one of them. And so I've been pushing myself outside of my comfort zone to try new brushes. And so I've been testing out these new textures. Also, an ad is about to start in a moment, so I'm trying to make sure that I don't get caught talking whenever there's a million ads going. I'm sorry, it's only going to be for a few seconds. It'll be okay. And I'll be right here scribbling away when you guys get back. Don't worry. Don't panic. I know you guys like to panic. Don't panic. It's fine. Not me just using the same brush forever. That's okay. That's okay. I need to make sure I'm on the right layer, though. Skin. We need the skin colors. And we've got a little bit of a purple situation going on here. On the eyelids, I think. I don't know if I want to go full purple, though. Maybe we'll bring it a little purple. Let's try that. Yeah, we're still doing the scratchy pencil thing. We've been playing around with some gouache textures for the skin, which has been really nice. I really like this gouache number 3. That's a really nice one that we've been playing with. Let's test it real quick. Yep, that's the right color. We need it to be way smaller. It says it's starting soon, but it already did it. That dude, y'all, Twitch, you broken. You broken boo-boo. Alright. So Jeremy!
Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
Hey guys, welcome in, Little Tree. So, welcome in, Raiders. I don't know if you got slapped with an ad or not. It says there's an ad running right now. Welcome in, friendos. Let's get Jerbear a good old shout out. A shouty for the friendo. Jeremy Stoltz is a good old friend of mine, and I strongly suggest if you're...
First-time chat viewer, Cody. Oh my goodness, a raid from Cody. Woo-woo! Raiding with a party of 68?
Wow. That was when Cody Scheibe raided him. How fun. Hey, Knowledge, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in, guys. It's good to see you again. Thank you. Thank you for the visit. We'll give it a few more seconds to let these ads run, and then I will give you a proper howdy. Few more seconds until the ads are gone. Did we do it? Are we back? Did we make it? Is everybody back from the ad break? Say hello to the chat. Welcome back, guys. Guys, thanks for the raid. Sorry you came in on an ad break. That's always no fun. Greatest apologies. It's so good to see everybody. Little Tree's back. Knowledge is back. Banana Girl is back. Jeremy Stoltz popping in the voice chat. What's going on, buddy?
Staying alive. Staying alive.
Staying alive. How was your stream? I had you I was in lurk mode over here for a little bit.
Right, you tabbed out because you had things to do.
I did. How are you? I am wonderful. Thank you.
It was pretty good.
Good.
And the last one, oh wow, I'm a few days behind on you. I catch you up on your channel.
Ads think I need a new phone, a Red Bull, and food from DoorDash, which I do need 2 of those. I'm sleepy and hungry. Yeah. Red Bull at 6 a.m. If you're planning on staying awake, that would be a good choice. Not too bad that early in the day. Hungry is also a good choice. Probably not DoorDash, though. It's too expensive. Too expensive. But, yeah, new phone wouldn't hurt. Probably not a need. That's probably more of a want.
It's definitely something that you can't explain.
So, Jared, how you holding up with this this double month challenge back-to-back thing? You doing good?
Yeah.
Nice.
Figure out which ones I posted over on you. It looks like I did day 1 through 4, and then day 6, so I missed day 5 on you.
Ugh, rude.
So I have to. Let's see. Oh, okay, yeah. So day 5 you need.
Yes.
Okay. Day 5.
Give me the arts. I want all those arts.
Day
We've got
7
some nice pieces in the Discord we'll have to
through
look at.
11.
My ads were about Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Ugh, no thank you. That's a hard pass for me. Not unless you want me to wet myself and cry. I mean, that's about how I do with anything scary.
Day 8.
And if you do want me to wet myself and cry, you are sick. Please don't make me do that. Please don't make me do that. That's not nice. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. Yes. I don't want wet panties. Or a wet face. I'm not planning on watching it either. Ads are hit and miss these days. Yeah, they're a little special. So I just heard, I have Joe on as well. Like, he's turned to like a volume 2%. And I just heard him say, let me put some nuts in my mouth. Now, he's been on the entire time over here. I haven't touched it. Why is it that my immature middle school brain immediately pick up on that one phrase out of literally the entire time he's been sitting there, saying nothing of any matter?
I don't know.
I have a broken brain and or broken ears, or processing unit in my head is broken. I don't know. Maybe I need an upgrade. It's fine. It's fine. This color makes her look like she has a bruise, and that is the problem that I'm having right now. And it's the color of her eyelids. It's legit the color of her eyelids. Like, I could sample that color right there, and you can see the top part of the ring is the sample color, and the bottom part of the ring is the color that I have picked. See how it changes whenever I move it around?
Yeah.
I just eyeballed the color. It's spot on. So, I can't do anything. I have thoughts, words, and opinions, and I don't know how else to fix it. Okay, so we're gonna turn that down. So we have art share 5, day 5, 7 through 11. Oh my goodness. Are you guys ready for some story time? Do you guys want a little story time break from the art? Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, so we're going to share. Which screen is it? This one. So, Jeremy has been doing comic book art, like layout, storytelling, if you will, through the entirety of September and now through October. And so he's been bringing us story time and reading us his story. So if you guys want to catch the rest of the story, you can either scroll back in the art section here or over on the Creative Multiverse Discord, or you can follow Jeremy on Instagram and he posts that as well. Yeah, go for it. Anybody can pop into the voice chat if you will. All right, Jeremy, we have got it pulled up. Day 5.
Okay, so day 5, because we just did Malibu Scare House, which was day 4.
Yes.
So we got on board Melody's yacht, the Kraken.
Okay.
And it says, "Hon, aren't you worried about pirates?" And she says, "Not any longer. I've hired the best clan. This clan has my back, and we go way back. Just look up, and you can see them overhead. And then up top, flying high above, is the clan. And it says, 'Captain, how's it looking?' It says, 'Protecting Melody and Sasquatch from the pirates of the scary seas.' It says, 'All clear. I have my best eyes on the seas. It's smooth sailing from here. Acknowledge.'"
Nice.
Says, "Copy that, Mustafa."
So, Jeremy likes to incorporate some of his regular chatters into his storyline character names. And so, Moose is one of his regulars, and so now it's Moosifer.
And he has baby squirrel up in his.
Oh my gosh, he does, up here just chilling on his little horn. How adorable. Yep. Oh my goodness. All right.
And while not pictured, because there are 2 other planes flying along with him, one of them has to be Crosby, you know it.
Oh, of course.
He didn't get pictured yet, so.
Of course. So do we need to come back up here to day 6?
Yeah, day 6 if you'd like, sure.
Oh, if you would like, we can
can
revisit
right
that.
There. Yep. All right, so we have deep in the jungle near the Mount Wasp treks our duo. Mm-hmm. And it says, "Are you sure we're going the right direction? Also, these outfits were a horrible idea." And you see Frankenstein's monster say, "Yes, I've got a map, and I know we have to try our we have to try our Halloween costumes, my love."
Aww.
And then he says, "Look up there. It lives in the mountain." And she says, "That was rude. He has a name." So watching from inside the cave, you see him say, "Anyone home?" And she says, "Hello, Trisha. Are you there?" And then she answers, "Yes. Welcome. What brings you to Wasp Mountain?" And you see a barefooted fairy butterfly.
Yes. I love it so much. That is such a great thing. Okay, and then we're going to scroll back down here to the bottom.
Yep. Now, then we should be back in order again.
Day 7.
So day 7 is Who Watches the Waspmen. So he says, welcome, my friends. I don't get a lot of company here on the mountain. And the wife says, thank you. And says, we're here for your help. And Trisha says, I'm not sure I could be much help. I have to track the danger to the Fey Kingdom, the Waspmen. And they both shocking faces. What are the Waspmen?
What are the Waspmen?
If you look out the backside down in the valley, you will see the hive of Waspmen.
Oh.
And these are like 5-6 foot tall giant wasps.
Oh my god, these are terrifying.
Yeah, and they're just flying all around a hive down there.
Ugh. No thanks. Just throw some gas on it and a match and you're good.
Absolutely.
All right, day 8.
Day 8, we have Dress to Digest. So we have breaking news on the Spooky Sports Network.
Nice.
And you see our...
Is that a clown?
It is a Ronald McDonald.
Oh my gosh, it is a
clown.
Ronald McDonald because I see Wendy down here. And they're the anchors.
Yeah, all of my Spooky Sports
my
Network are fast food
gosh,
cast.
they're fast food people. Okay, this is cute.
And so he says, thank you for joining us tonight. And she says, we are here to cover all your important spooky news. And he says, yes, the trial of California vs. Ghostface starts this week, and all the celebs are out too. He says, well, except for Crazy Freddy, who was killed in a random zombie mob. Because that was multiple things back where, he sent some things to try to take out Crazy Freddy. So then you see a little caption down there, Trial of the Century, and you got the judge from California who happens to look like a really big Trump.
Yes.
And then Ghostface. And then, as you can see, we added a new character in, which we have our cameraman, which is the Burger King.
Yes, the Burger King.
Yes. And so it says, we are here to keep you full on news. And Wendy there says, that's right. Tune in at 10 p.m. every night to watch. And the little Caesar guy down here says, we are dressed to digest all your news needs.
We are dressed to digest. I freaking love it. That is creative. So you guys, he's working through a monthly prompt list. So that's what is the subject of every single day. So dressed to digest was today's prompt. So he has those highlighted in red. If you guys are wondering, what in the world are those red things? That's the prompt. So on day 9, the Folsom State Prison.
Yep, Folsom State Prison, because it is a prison in California. So I did my research and made sure that I did a California State Prison.
Very cool.
And we have educated ghosts, and you see Ghostface sitting in his cell with his lone little toilet.
Yes.
And a muffled voice says, hey, Ghostface, you in there? And he says, what? Who's there? So he gets up to inspect the wall, and out through the wall comes a nice little ghost. Says, hey, pal, miss me? And he says, Casper, what are you doing here? And he says, I heard you got locked up, and I brought you these here. Let's get back to work. And he says, I'm here to break you out. And he says, well, if you're not the educated ghost.
Oh, my gosh. That's adorable. I love having all these familiar cameos show up into this storyline. It's just making my day.
Now, the Casper in here is a throwback to season 1 that I did, 4 years ago?
Oh, wow.
There was a, the prompt was Ghost Train.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up having, that was my first appearance of Ghostface that I had holding up our main character, Daniel, on the train. And he had a gun and a knife in his hand. And I had Casper holding a bag and like, this is a holdup. Give me all your money. And so way back then, I had them two working together, and I was like, you know what? Let's just throw them back in here.
It fits.
So,
that's wonderful.
It does, and you got to remember this is a Drawloween universe, so it's a little different than ours.
Yes. Yes.
So this is the Casper that didn't grow up to be a nice, friendly ghost. He felt the peer pressure and went on the bad side. So. But he still has a smile on his face.
Kind of like that Pinocchio twist, right? Without the blue angel interrupting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so we're on to day 10.
Day 10 is Alien Infestation. So we're back on the doctor's farm. And you see our little robot, which has not got a name yet. Because I haven't come up with something, so, whatever. But he says, sir, there's another one. Saucer. And he points up in the air. And our farm has got even more mechanical stuff on it now.
Oh, gosh. They've been busy.
They've been busy working on this stuff. He says, why are they showing up here? This is my secret base. With a puzzled look on his face. And he says, my guess is a giant antenna you started broadcasting on.
It's
and so,
not
of
a
course,
secret anymore.
the giant antenna up there. And he says, oh no, it looks like there's a mothership and they're unloading. And I went straight from Close Encounters of the Third Kind,
Yes.
or the spaceship. And then it appears we have an alien infestation. So you've got all
I
of your
would
little...
say that they brought a
little-
whole party.
They wanted to find out what this broadcast was going on.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
So then we get into today's,
Today
which is
day 11. Oh my gosh, we get to see Abby.
Yep, day 11, speaking of which. So we have the local police searching the area at Crazy Freddy's. And you can see the police don't cross, and you stay back up there, and the onlookers looking on.
Yeah.
And so we have the manager saying, do you have a suspect for the attack on Crazy Freddy's officer? Which, by the way, that would be Mr. J, our very own Joker.
Yes.
And then our pumpkin officer that says, no, we have no leads, unfortunately. We're at a loss. Our boss called in a special team. They should be here. And you see he looks at his watch. And then it says, a portal appears. And he says, look, there, that portal. Speaking of which.
Finally,
And
Abby.
so out steps the Coral Sheriff first, then Daniel next, and then finally Abby with a new outfit.
Nice. That's so cool. I absolutely love
So, yeah.
these.
We finally have an appearance of our main character.
You're
that people have been
getting
asking for.
faster and better at these every single time you do it.
Yeah,
Absolutely
I'm having
love
fun
it.
with them.
Yeah. Thank you for reading all of those for us. I think it's
Oh,
wonderful
it
whenever you get to
takes
have...
a long time.
I love how we get to have you come in and read them to us, because I think it just gives like another like special moment with your art. I mean, because I
Yeah.
could have read all of those, but you can kind of help the flow and kind of explain things as we go along. And I absolutely love it.
So I wish I would have clipped it, but I rated Cody the other night.
Oh, you did?
And I posted, I think, the first 6 or 7 days for him there.
Yeah.
And he decided to pull up the first one. He started reading it himself, and he's doing all like character voices and everything. And he's like, "Okay, we're not going to read all these. You guys can read them later."
Oh,
And I was like, "Oh my god, that's so awesome!"
that's cool.
I wish I would have thought. I didn't. Even, I was like shocked in the moment. I didn't even think to clip it.
That is so cool. Well, you could probably, if you know what episode it was, you could go back and clip it later.
Well, I have a nice calendar that tells me exactly what day.
I had a
I
feeling
rated
you
him,
had
so-
a method of recollecting past experience.
Yes, it was Monday that I rated him, so it's not
Oh,
been too
okay.
long.
So it hasn't been that far. And I know sometimes he deletes stuff, but I think
Mhm.
he leaves stuff up for a little while.
Yeah.
So,
So
yeah.
I may have to go back and clip that because that's
Yeah,
just-
you'll have to go back and snag it.
Yeah, sorry to butt in, but if this was all done on Twitch, the VOD should stay on there for like the 30 days after you record it.
Yeah, but
Okay.
Cody's a partner, so he gets it longer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Cody-
cool.
Cody's a beast.
Yeah. Cody gets the longer version. So how are you, lovely banana girl?
Banana.
Huh? Mostly doing pretty well. How are you, Jeremy?
I'm not doing bad. Okay, I was just double checking to make sure I was following you. I am following you. Woo!
Woo-woo.
Better. Hey, that's better than nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I've just been super busy with life. I was telling Lindsay a little bit about it.
Yeah.
I've put the puppets and the Cocoa Bombs on hold since I've actually moved into the college dorms here.
Okay.
And so I had to leave all of that stuff behind. However, I replaced the Cocoa Bomb side business with something instead where I make balloon animals.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, I honestly love it. And a lot of the college kids have been picking up that I make balloon animals, so they'll ask me to make stuff for them too.
Oh, that's wonderful. Hey,
Hi.
do you watch Sharp Balloons on here on Twitch?
I do not. I don't know.
She does balloon animals. That's what she does the whole stream. Like,
cool. I should probably look
it's
into
not
one of her
not just
streams
animals.
and
It's
pick her ear.
sculptures. It's like full on sculptures.
Oh yeah, I bet.
She does
my most
like
intricate design, right?
She does like 3, I think, per stream or so. Like
so they're like really high detailed stuff then.
It's pretty cool. And she does them pretty quick too. So it's
I focus more on like the smaller, simpler designs that you can just
let me
quickly pump out if you were at like a restaurant or a birthday party.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just trying to find her name so I could give a shout out myself. I wasn't sure how it was spelled. But I have like 9 million people I'm following, so I can't find it.
Let me test this one. I'm pretty sure this is correct.
Okay, so
there.
I mean, I know.
Look in
some
here.
fairly intricate designs.
Are you watching the stream?
Oh shoot!
Yeah, I am.
Yeah,
she made a bop it.
Hang on.
Well, we thought we were gonna get out of here, right?
She made a what?
She made a bop it. The game?
Like a bop it, twist it, pull it sort of thing?
Yeah, she made a bop it. Out of balloons.
Whoa, I just saw the one where she made a Donald Duck Pez dispenser.
Yeah. So, Sharp Balloons is amazing. Little Tree, good night. I hope you sleep well, darling. Thanks for coming in with the raid, doll. So Sharp Balloon streams with her husband. They're kind of a duo. She's the one on camera doing all the balloon stuff, and then Mr. Sharp is off camera doing his sultry voice goodness that is Mr. Sharp. And they have a lovely chemistry that's just wholesome as can be and just a goofy fun time.
Oh, now I definitely need to watch.
Oh yes. It's very, very you would fit right in with the crowd, I would say.
Oh, I bet. And I'm pretty sure she wouldn't mind me trying to pick her ear for a couple of minutes.
Maybe. I don't know.
Just trying to get some tips and tricks. I am constantly doing my best to learn.
I bet she would probably not mind. Sorry, I'm also trying to concentrate on what the hell I'm doing. Okay. Colors.
No, I understand.
There we go.
I'm trying to play Dr. Mario at the same time that I'm talking
there's
with
my
y'all.
peaches. We love our peaches around here. Peaches. Thank you, Jer, for that redeem. Rocked out while the ad break ended. Let's go. Joe is muting me because I said hi to RJ first and not him. Okay. That's silly. RJ is hanging out with Joe. I'm kind of jealous. Maybe I should mute RJ. Just teasing. I have wondered where he has been. He has been a little MIA recently.
Yep.
I just realized that I'm redrawing.
I forgot I have
her
that
eye.
here. I'm typing for you.
You can type to me. I'll respond to anything. It's true.
I'm doing the same thing as you are. I've got double broadcast going on, listening to both.
Who you calling a double broad?
Double broad.
A double broad? Where?
Who you calling a double broad? Why don't ya?
I was listening to some.
Forget about it.
I was listening to some 90s rap this morning because I was in a mood.
Oh, what? Okay, so what came up on the dial whenever we were
The,
rapping
the,
out?
the very first thing came up with something that I listened to when I was much, much younger and completely got away from because of the way that the culture has gone with it.
Okay.
But it was an ICP song.
Oh, okay.
Now, when I was a young kid, we did
That was your jam?
ICP. Well, I'm in Michigan. They're from Michigan.
Oh, that's fair.
You
I
kind of grow
can
up.
respect that.
It was the only rap game we had before Eminem.
Hey, all I have around here is country music stars and Hanson. That's all I got. If I'm gonna be like,
yeah.
oh my god, I love Garth Brooks so much. No, honey.
But and then I looked at my list and I realized some point in this month they may need to make an appearance in the comic now.
Oh, really?
Because I was like, because there's a day that I think is gonna fit perfectly well for them. So.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, like I said, they're not just gonna show up out of nowhere, but
that'll be fun.
And then I'll just tag them when I post it on Instagram.
Yeah. Will they be?
My friend.
I need to follow you on Instagram.
You're not following Jeremy on Instagram?
No.
There are over 4,000 posts on my Instagram that you're missing.
There's so much.
I expect likes on all of them.
Epic artwork.
I only really use it to spam reels to my fiance.
Oh, well, you can do that too. But then while you're
that's another thing.
While you're waiting on fiance to reply, you can go double click a couple of pictures on Jeremy's thing. And also, congratulations on getting freaking engaged. What?
Yeah, I'm super excited.
Engaged?
What? She's
like
just
with
she
the
just
Starship
nonchalantly
Enterprise
just
engaged?
like, oh, I've been spamming my fiance. What?
Yeah.
Excuse?
We need to have the dish with Chris. Chris is here. We need the dish. Dish it, girl.
I want all the tea. Spill it now.
What do you want to know?
I want to know where you met this guy. We need to vet this dude, okay? We are family now. All right? So we need to know who he is, who his family is. No, I'm just teasing. Please don't dox him on the internet. Okay, so I want to know where you met him.
We met at church through a mutual friend.
Oh.
And what's kind of funny is that he was actually best friends with my ex-boyfriend. And since my ex didn't have a car to drive around.
Oh shit, that is some tea right there. Damn.
So my fiance's name is Logan.
Like Wolverine? You're engaged to Wolverine!
Wolverine?
It's like the Wolverine movie titled Logan is one of his favorite movies ever.
Straight up Wolverine!
But
which claw are you going to put the ring on when you get married?
I'm not sure. We would have to get it custom made to make sure it fits.
That's what she said.
I walked right into that one.
Somebody clip the shit out of that, please, because I need that for later.
What she said.
But yeah, since my ex-boyfriend couldn't drive around town because I lived out of town at the time while still going to college, Logan would drive him over. But the only reason he did is because we have a dog, and he absolutely loves that dog. His name is Shadow, and he is the goodest boy ever.
Aww.
So he first came over just to interact with the dog.
Oh my gosh. So that means that Shadow is going to have to be a part of this wedding. Is he going to be like the ring bearer or something?
Unfortunately not, because he is part husky, and so he is incredibly hyperactive.
Nothing an HTC gummy can't fix in a harness. You know?
Well, he's the harness full time anyway, just because of how much he runs. We have to give him like walks using a 4-wheeler.
Somebody's gonna
Otherwise,
be
he
like,
won't get his
"Jeez,
energy
Lindsay.
out.
Jesus, Lindsay. The shit I
I
say on
don't
my
mean it
stream,
like
I swear to
that.
God. The shit I say on my stream, I swear to God, that's how I handle my children. Just pop a gummy and put a harness on them. They're good to go. Tie them to a stake in the yard and watch them do circles.
What's bad is when they start cleaning themselves.
God bless.
But after I broke up with my ex-boyfriend,
Yes.
a couple months later, Logan reached out to me and was like, "Hey, I've been getting some mixed signals," because we had kept in contact through social media and just sent each other videos every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
And he asked me if I had a crush on him.
Ooh.
Now, I hadn't really gotten back into dating because I didn't want to.
Mm-hmm.
But I told him that I hadn't really explored that side yet. But I was willing to go on a couple of dates to find out.
That's a great response.
And so we ended up figuring out a couple of different dates. And the night he asked me to be his girlfriend was at the county fair. He asked on the Ferris wheel.
Ah! That's adorable. Okay, so funny story that I can also share with you. My husband and I, when we were dating, the first time we said I love you to each other was on a Ferris wheel at the state fair. So, I mean, I'm just saying the Ferris wheel has where the magic happens, friends.
Definitely.
That's where the magic happens. I'm just saying. It's a magical place.
Oh, certainly.
Okay,
But
keep going. Carry on.
The rest has been history ever since. He proposed a little over a month ago. He actually rickrolled me.
No. What?
I'm telling you.
Because we both unironically love that song.
I love it. I love that. So good. This is such a great story already. I hope that you write this down and record it for your children.
Oh, definitely. But he didn't like sing the whole song. He started singing the opening bit, and then once he got to the line where it's like, "I just want to tell you how I'm feeling," that's when he stopped. And then he got down on one knee.
Ah!
I know!
Okay, I'm gonna get moist eyeballs. This is too adorable.
Hold up. I will post pictures of my fiance along with pictures of the ring. One moment.
If he looks like Wolverine, I'm going to lose my mind. Okay, where are we posting it? I need to know this.
I'm putting it in the channel whatever on your Discord.
That's perfect. Oh my God, he's adorable. Okay, chat, we got look at this cuteness. Hold on. All of us together. Oh, you guys are adorable.
Thank you.
You guys are adorable. Congratulations. All right, let's check out the rock. Bam. That's a cute ring. I love the little twisties on the side. That's adorable.
Oh yeah. You know, I'm kind of surprised that I like the ring, because I always thought that I would want something that looks like you had to complete like a special quest from a fairy in the deep forest. Because I never really liked the traditional styles that like the build your own ring sites would always offer.
Right. That is so cool. And lovely color on the nails too, by the way.
Thank you.
Well, I am so excited for you and happy for you. Congratulations. That is just big stuff.
Oh yeah,
that's just
we're looking at having the wedding in May after we graduate.
Oh.
because
Very nice.
he's also in college. He has a drafting degree. Well, he's going through college to get a drafting degree.
Cool.
So he can design your guys' house. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, architecture or like making machine parts.
Mhm.
He was the kind of kid who would take things apart to figure out how it worked.
There you go. How cool is that?
But yeah, I am super stoked. We're both excited, and it's gonna be awesome spending the rest of our lives together.
I'm so happy for you. That is so exciting. That's what I did when I was littler. Right? Yeah. That's awesome. Oh, little. That's what you tore things apart when you were little. Okay, sorry, Trish. I was just trying to. Hooked on phonics, for me. Reading struggles. That's fun. Oh my goodness gracious. I miss all of those years because it seems like there is something exciting happening around every turn right now in your life. And that is just the coolest time. It's just the coolest time.
Yeah, especially with being in what I call the decade of decisions.
That is a very good title for that. That's a very good way to call that.
I mean, it makes sense.
It does.
Because the choices that I make now are going to impact the rest of my life.
Very much so. Very, very much so. Yeah. That's so true. Okay, Jer. Sounds good. Sounds good. Do I have the right? Yeah, I do. Okay.
Ooh, the eyes look super nice.
Thank you very much. Just trying to add a little more dimension to it. Her face was super duper flat because I hadn't spent any time on her yet. I really only got to dimensionize mostly the top of the hat, and so now I'm just kind of going back through and adding shape to everything. It's a process, and I have plenty of time to get it done. So we're just working.
It looks a lot like oil pastels almost.
Yeah, it's actually gouache. Is
gouache.
The paint brush. Like if I zoom it in, you can see on the thumbnail there, but it's actually here.
So I know that gouache is like some sort of paint, but what makes it different from like oils and acrylics?
Okay, so gouache is more closely compared to a watercolor in its behavior, but it's more opaque, like if you would take an acrylic and water it down.
Oh, kind of like tempera paints almost. If that makes sense.
I always think of tempera paints more chalky whenever I
use
them.
Makes sense.
I want to say that it's not that same texture, but like the same opacity, I would say.
Oh, okay.
And it's water based, so you could make it as transparent as you want, I suppose.
So it's essentially a more vibrant watercolor?
Basically. Yeah. It's a newer medium that they've coming out with and words probably come out with in the last decade or so. I'm college educated, can you tell? No, we cannot. It's okay.
It's okay. My dad is an English teacher and I still mess up how I talk.
Sometimes I just do it on purpose too, so people can't tell.
English is hard.
Sometimes. But yeah.
Oh, Mrs. Trisha. And Lindsay, I think I'm going to take my leave. She wants to go watch a movie. So.
Oh, what movie are you guys watching tonight?
We're gonna do I, Frankenstein, the one from the early 2000s.
Oh, okay. Right on.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Enjoy.
Yeah, we're trying to get in some
Yeah, you
spookables
take
this month.
care.
Oh. Well,
But I am going to lurk on here, though. I will get off the Discord, but I'll lurk on your channel.
sounds
Because I don't need you in Victory kicking me later.
sounds good. Thanks for thanks again for the raid, and thanks for story time. I always enjoy you stopping in and saying hello.
Well, thank you very much. You're an amazing person. So.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
You want to know how special you are? You get your very own.
Your own silent treatment?
Exactly. That's exactly what my channel did today when I dropped that in there. It was right after Wolfie dropped her little ooh emote, and they're like, "Did you just?" And I was like, "No, I hit a sound bar. That's actually Wolfie doing that."
I didn't hear it. If it was a sound machine thing. I don't hear your sounds in Discord. Because it was funny. It was like, you get a, and then it was nothing.
And it died.
I was like, what happened?
It's supposed to be an uwu.
Is it,
Yeah, I want to know.
Okay.
Hello?
Thanks.
Yep.
Thanks, Jer.
That's what you get. Yeah, you get an uwu. I was trying to give you one.
Well, I helped the sound along.
Yeah, you did. Thank you.
Enjoy your movie, Jer. Enjoy your
All right.
your time with your love.
Yep, we get our daughter back soon.
Yay!
Yeah, she's either coming back when they come to pick up the truck, or my wife is going down with her brother to pick her up.
Sweet.
Very shortly, because we're tired of her being down there.
Nice.
It's time.
So
It is time.
it is. I need a child in the house to yell at.
Yep.
I don't feel like a parent without being able to at least fuss at somebody for not picking up or doing something right.
Do you go in her room to make a mess on purpose just so that you can yell at something and then you clean it up later because you feel bad?
I don't have to, and I still end up cleaning up her room 9 times out of 10 anyways.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah, but it's after like the 9th or 10th time of asking her. I go from, hey, get that picked up. Okay, hey, remember, get this picked up.
Yep.
Remember that thing we talked about? Okay, yeah, no, you're telling me shut up. You already know. Okay, got it. You don't want to hear it. And then it's like, hey, I'm going to work. When I come back, this better not be here. I get back, it's still there.
Yep, I have one of those.
And then finally you go into tell her good night, and you see that plus 10 other things sitting there that you've asked all week long, and you just blow up and go.
Isn't it lovely to tell your kid good night and then end up having to get on to him? Isn't that lovely?
I don't want to, because I walk in with all intents and purposes being like, love you, good night. Oh, wait a minute. That thing a month ago.
Right.
My worst is that she's got a queen size bed, and she only sleeps on 1/3 of it.
Right.
But then the other whole side of her bed will have candy wrappers and plates that she ate grilled cheese on, just
you should
stacked
go in
up
there
in
and
a
be
pile.
like, do you want ants? This is how we get ants.
If we didn't have in here, we would have in your room.
It's an Archer quote.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
Archer.
You don't know what Archer is?
I know what Archer is.
Archer is an adult cartoon about a spy that's a mama's boy. And it is very, very much not for children.
Well, yeah, I knew it wasn't a children thing. I just didn't know.
Yeah. It's on Hulu. If you have Hulu, you can watch that.
I do have the Hulu Wulu.
It's on there. I thoroughly enjoy it. If you've never watched Archer, I highly recommend it. It's very, very funny.
Does everybody have witch characters now?
Apparently. It's a thing.
You do. It's a thing.
It's a thing. I was looking at that and I was like, do I do it? Because I literally just did one. Yeah, I'm going to do it.
You can do it. So, you're doing really well. I love it.
Thanks.
I can totally tell it's a Lindsay piece.
Oh, thanks.
Yep. It's got that that softness and the cuteness and the just the I don't know, it's just amazing. I love it.
Thank you.
Your work on digital is already taking leaps and bounds with every little piece you do.
Oh, that, Jer, I want to keep you around forever. You're going to get in trouble with your wife, and then I have to deal with it later. Don't get me in trouble.
You at least watch the kids. She rents me out for like an hour at a time because as long as I take the kids with me, then she's like, "Here, you can have them, but just give them back."
Thank you, Jer.
I'll let you know right now that there's an ad break running.
Yes, there is.
I wouldn't know. I always sub to her.
There is.
Okay. Just so you disconnect.
Have a good one.
All right, you take care.
Yeah, I have things that tell me when the ads run. It's just that the sync of like specifically which second, there's usually a delay like before or after when it actually starts. But yeah, I've got a timer that says when it's running and then when the next one is happening.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's pretty
I
neat.
did a couple of streams on Twitch, but I never got to affiliate.
Oh, well, this is actually new. The ad
the timer thingy?
the timer thing in the chat that mods can see and the streamer can see it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's very helpful. It's quite nice. It's quite
Oh,
lovely.
I bet.
It's quite lovely.
So anything new and exciting going on in your life?
Oh, Lord. My children are growing up too fast. That's about it. And I'm getting old too fast.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any kids. I hope not. I'm still in college.
You don't have your schedule does not accommodate a children lifestyle at this point in time.
No, it does not.
I mean, people do make it work. I'm not gonna lie, but you know, if you can avoid it, I would say maybe not invite that much stress in your life all at once, unless you like gray hair.
Probably.
Do you like gray hair? Because I have some. Right here. See this right here? This is children. That's all children right there.
Oh, I know. Mom raised 5 of us and is still sane somehow.
Did she drink? No, I'm just teasing.
Nope. Surprisingly not. But yeah, my 2 youngest brothers are currently in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And it's weird. Sometimes I still see the youngest one as if he's still in elementary.
Yeah.
Even though I know he's going to be graduating in a couple of years.
Yeah, it gets weird like that. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Well, like, I have a lot of cousins who are significantly younger than me.
Same.
And we have a family reunion like once a year or so.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking with a couple of them and they're like, "Oh, I'm 8 years old." It's like, dude, I remember when you were still in diapers.
Yeah.
Stop doing that.
You know what happens is whenever the cousin that you babysat and literally was at the hospital when they were born now have their own child, that's when it gets weird. That's when it gets weird.
I haven't hit that yet because I'm the second oldest grandchild.
That's when stuff starts getting weird. You're like,
I am. Yeah. Because out of my cousins and my siblings, it looks like I'm going to be the first granddaughter, the first grandchild in general to get married.
Well, that's fun.
So that's going to be interesting for a lot of people.
Did I do it? I think I did. Okay, good. So are you gonna? What kind of wedding are you planning on having?
We're thinking something a little on the smaller side, mainly just for close friends and family.
Nice.
Because we're both introverts.
That's fair. But I was gonna say sometimes that's hard to do when you have big families. Does he have a big family too?
As far as I can tell, not really. But his side of the family doesn't really keep in contact. And we don't have to worry about my family all coming over because even though they are big, we're having our wedding in the middle of May, and that's when most of my cousins are still going to be in school.
Ah, okay.
And they already have trips to come down, to come over here in July.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll be able to meet Logan and whatnot. And then that's with dad's side of the family. With mom's side, there's a family reunion planned for like 3 weeks after we get married. So I'm not expecting most of my extended family to make the trips to both our wedding and
that
family reunions.
I got you. How are we doing? That looks pretty.
So yeah, I can definitely see it being more on the smaller side, even though I do have a large family.
Yeah. Ooh, I really like how that eyeshadow landed. Very cool. Okay.
Oh yeah, it looks good, girl.
So let's go. You have eyeballs under those eyelids now. Let's go.
Yeah, it doesn't look flat anymore.
I know. It's amazing what color can do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely the coolest thing ever. Yeah, so now we just gotta figure out noses. It's all about subtleness and getting that stuff in there without being too crazy. Don't be too crazy. Anchored Albatross, hello. How's it going? Happy Wednesday.
Hello.
Butterflies looking cute. Thank you. Wait, where did our music go? Ugh.
I was about to ask that.
I turned it off whenever Jeremy was telling his story. And we've been having a great conversation, so it's not been a horrible thing. But I do like to make sure that we have something. There we go.
Yeah, just some sort of ambiance.
A little something, something. Not too crazy. There we go. All better.
Yeah, that definitely makes a lot of sense.
Yes. Alright. Let's find our darks. Under here. In here.
So you want to know what's been kind of frustrating lately?
What's been frustrating for you lately?
So, as I was telling you, I became a licensed financial advisor.
Yes.
And while I'm still learning like the ins and outs of the products and services I'm able to offer, I am currently in charge of recruiting for the company. So I've been just doing a ton of interviews through ZipRecruiter.
Okay.
It's nuts how many people just don't show up.
Wait, so they schedule an interview but then they don't show up?
Yeah, I would have to say like easily 40%.
Do they ever call back and try to reschedule it all?
There's been a couple of people that have rescheduled. Okay. There's nobody that's tried to call back because most of the time I'll leave them a voice message saying, "Hey, you did have an interview scheduled at this time today.
Yeah. Be like, hey, bro.
Since you didn't respond, if you want to reschedule, just do so through the link I provided in ZipRecruiter."
Right.
But Today was kind of interesting because there was one person who I was supposed to interview on Monday. They were a no-show. I left them a voice message saying, hey, if you want to, you can reschedule this because I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. Life happens.
Sure.
And so they had it scheduled for today. They still didn't show up.
What?
So I just left him another voice message saying, hey, you missed both of these meetings. We're not going to move forward with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Bazinga.
Hey, Chris, how's it going?
I
Welcome
mean-
on in.
Hi there.
That's crazy that they would do that.
Yeah, at least
So
they're showing off their
strange.
their professionalism early on, rather than wasting my time.
True. Rather you get that out of the way ahead of the time. Not green bag. What's up, buddy?
Hello.
How's it been going? What you been up to?
Although, it's also been kind of funny just seeing how little effort people have been putting into their profiles. There's been like a really small handful of
like LinkedIn and
on
stuff?
ZipRecruiter.
Oh.
No, I've mostly just been using ZipRecruiter right now. I will expand to LinkedIn later. But there's been a handful of people who would normally have either their resume and not the profile filled out or vice versa, and that's fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time
As long
for
as I
Chris
have a way to
Technician's
tell
Dinner
what their
Report. Tonight I had pepperoni.
Chris
like
is giving us
experience
his
and whatnot
dinner
is.
report. Chris.
Ooh,
Chris. Had,
ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Chris Technician's Dinner Report. Tonight I had pepperoni pizza from Domino's.
Mm-hmm. Well, I have a very, very important question, Chris. What kind of crust did you have, and did it happen to be stuffed with delicious mozzarella cheese? Juggling work.
I don't
and
think
trying
Domino's
to-
offers a stuffed
What?
crust.
I
They think
think they do.
They have
Okay.
like a pan crust, so that's like their deep dish and then hand tossed.
I mean, I know
They also have, like,
she
a
is
really-
the professional.
It's
I have
Pizza
to look
Hut that
this up.
offers stuffed crust.
Yes.
And that is the only reason I get Pizza Hut is because I want stuffed crust.
This is true. I'm looking this up now because I have to see. I have to see it with my own two eyeballs. No stuffed crust. That's hand-tossed, hand-made pan, crunchy thin, gluten-free, and Brooklyn style. Those are your choices. Choose wisely.
Yeah, the Brooklyn style is taking a so at Domino's
I'm
the
so hungry.
dough
Oh my
is
God.
pre-cut into the different sizes that it needs to be. It's just like little lumps. And then you just flatten and knead it out as needed. You would take
as
you would
needed.
take a dough ball that's
Get it? Sorry.
haha.
Sorry.
Anyway,
Sorry, internet.
in order to make a Brooklyn,
Had to.
you would. No, I understand. Anyway, in order to make a Brooklyn crust, you would take a dough ball that's originally intended for a small pizza
Hey, if you're
and
gonna
stretch
toss
it out
that
into a large.
out there like that, you just
So
have to take
it makes it a lot thinner, but not like crunchy thin crust.
Crunchy.
Honestly, if the dough is like fresh out of the freezer, it's super hard to work with, which makes it frustrating to stretch it out that far. But if it's also
what
like
she
really
said
close to its expiration
through
date,
all of that.
it's way too stretchy.
Mm-hmm.
You just did another "that's what she said" joke, didn't
I
you?
so did. Because whenever you put it in the freezer, it's really difficult to work with. You're really gotta
just wondering
stretch it
the
out there.
of that.
God.
Now I'm just wondering about the logistics of that.
Oh wow. You gotta do what you gotta
'Cause I
do with
guess
the
it-
dough. You gotta work it. You
I
gotta.
guess it does shrink.
You gotta. I can't even say. Oh, you gotta throw that thing down, flip it, and reverse it. God damn, I was typing exactly that. Oh, Lord Jesus.
Oh
my. Chris Technician, thank you for sharing your dinner report this evening. It has been glorious content for our channel, and I highly appreciate it every time you do. Don't ever stop. Don't ever stop. Oh, it's so good. So good.
Oh, you want to know one of the profiles I came across earlier today while I was sorting through applicants?
I can only imagine. Oh, wait. Oh, applicants. Okay, yes.
One of the people that had applied, they had a resume like normal, but on their profile name, it just said KG Uwu.
I have a Just Josh Uwu. That's quite a good friend.
But, like, I can understand that for, like, Twitch or Discord. But when you're applying for jobs...
What's your screen name? On ZipRecruiter. Yo mama's bitch 5000! Exclamation point, hashtag. That
like,
will be
imagine
my...
if it was a legitimate in-person meeting where it was just, alright, next on the list, JC Uwu?
Uwu? I feel like you're required to say it just like that, the Uwu, every time you read the word Uwu. I feel like the internet has now like made that a requirement. So the next time you have somebody that applies and like all of their stuff checks out, but their screen name has Uwu in it, when you call them to set up an interview, be like, yes, I'm calling for George Uwu Stephanopoulos. And I would like to schedule a time for an interview. And she's like, no.
I don't know. Just some of the people on ZipRecruiter, like, how on earth do they expect to find a job with the way they have their profiles filled out?
Because their moms didn't help them do it, obviously.
Fair enough.
Sometimes. They don't teach this stuff in like, school, you know? You think it would be obvious. Mr. Greenbag, we regret to inform you that the position is testing for the presence of drugs is not actually recreationally testing drugs. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a big difference there, bud. Big difference.
Oh, definitely.
It's true. Sorry to disappoint you on that. What time is it? 30 minutes left of fun shenanigans tonight.
I should actually head off. I've got classes in the morning.
Oh,
but
yeah,
thanks for letting me...
please don't... we stay up till goblin hours begin, and then I do actually get off and try to be somewhat responsible and sleep. It doesn't always happen, but sometimes it does. I hope you have a wonderful day full of classes. And I am so incredibly excited for all the things you shared with me tonight because you are just killing it. Keep up the good work.
Yeah.
You're killing it.
All right, I'm gonna head out. You have a good day, Lindsay.
You too, doll. Have a good one.
Okay, take care.
Bye. Banana Girl, everyone. She is a sweetheart. She doesn't stream on here currently, but she has been around for years in our circles. She is just a doll. Bye bye, Banana. She does not make art. Well, she may draw. Her main thing was puppetry. She has some really cool puppets that she's actually handmade. Excuse me. And her recent creative outlet has been balloon art. So, like, you know, birthday parties, balloon animals, that kind of thing. So she's more into the entertainment industry, if you will. But right now she's doing the college kid thing. And she's going to school for business, and so she's learning the world of finance and that kind of stuff. So she just got engaged a little while ago, and she's getting married in May, and she's about to graduate with her associates in May as well, and moving on to bachelor's land after that. She's just got a whole lot of stuff going on, and I'm super excited for her because she's a good kid. She's a good kid. Just makes me feel old as hell though, because I remember so fondly that area of life where, you know, sky's the limit attitude. Everything is hunky-dory, if you will. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. There we go. Get some more shadow in there. Yeah. So that's all that. This needs to be pushed darker back here. gonna say goodnight. Hey Joe, welcome in. Say goodnight. Your witch is looking cute. Gotta get up early. Oh, I hope you have a good doctor's appointment, Trish. I hope everything goes well. Two Will Tex is here! Oh my god! RJ, where have you been in my life? Joe, how's it going? Boys, girls, ladies, and gentlemen that came in with the Joe raid, welcome. We are working on Brooklyn Kaiju's Draw This in Your Own Style this evening. This is the original, and so far this is what we have been working on, trying to get some details, shape, and whatnot. So we've been kind of focusing on her face this evening and making that less flat. So let's give Joe a shouty outie. Joseph of the Burkharts. There it is. There it is.
Hey, big guy. Hey, big guy. How you doing today? Man, I sure miss you.
Aww.
I just want you to know, man, I'm thinking about you.
Aww. We always love it whenever Joe's thinking about us. How did the art go? How did the art go? It's done. Did you post it? Or are you working on it? No rush, no pressure. You guys are all welcome to come on over on this side if you wish. Let's see what's over here. What in the world? Okay. We shall continue with the arts. Sweet. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? How's it going, Mr.
Hello.
Brewery? What you been up to?
Not much in yourself?
You just hanging out with the boys over there?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. We're just doing some kaiju art over here.
Oh. Oh, nice.
Well, it's Lindsay art. But it's
Ooh.
for Kaiju's thing.
I like it.
Yeah. So far. Little badger bot's getting unhinged over here. What's going on? Gonna rest your throat. Still have issues. Gotcha. Are you gonna share your arts, or do I have to wait? Or did you share your art already? Oh, I do see it. I see it. I got it.
Are you using your webcam for your audio?
No, does it sound like it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, are you serious? So, my sound settings completely reset. It doesn't? You think it's OBS? Your audio is good on the feed? Okay. I was gonna say, everything looks okay. But I really did, like, everything completely reset. Like, the in and the out audio settings to totally reset itself. Oh, you mean on Discord? Now that's possible. Oh my gosh! Are you kidding me? Leland in here with a first-time Raider chat. Epic. Alright, guys, let's take a look at Joe's art real quick before he has to go night-night. Or at least rest his throat. He may not be going night-night just yet. Dude, this turned out great. This is fabulous. I love the oranges and the gold tones that you pulled in, and then the purple. That's money right there. Put it on a Trapper Keeper and call it done. Let's go.
Yeah, that would be good.
Discord is probably set to your comp or your webcam. Yeah, I'll have to switch it. Nerdy Mouse made it before the end of the stream, you guys. Welcome in, Nerdy Mouse.
Merci.
Yay. Okay, so. Hold on.
Merci,
Wait,
merci,
how do you know
merci.
how my default input output? It's all set to default, so it should be fine. What's up, Nerdy Mouse? How are you?
Merci.
Good night, Joe. I hope you rest
night,
your
Joe.
voice. Rest your voices.
Rest the golden pipes. So.
Rest your voices.
Yes. Just got in dinner with my dad.
Yeah, what'd you have for dinner?
He grilled chicken, and I grabbed a fun little salad from Salada. I'm sure you've heard of it. Yeah, good
You
place.
have to run away and get ready for your weekly pub quiz. That sounds fun. Thanks for stopping in,
Ooh.
Greenbag. I appreciate it, dude. Enjoy your evening out.
I'm literally just getting back in, so I'm like...
Or day out. Afternoon. Greenbag's in that one land over there in the future called New Zealand.
New Zealand?
He's in a different time zone. He's in a different hemisphere altogether.
Amazing. A lot of amazing folks come from New Zealand.
100%.
Including...
Yes, 100%.
Nice.
RJ be lurking. I mean, he disappears for like 500 years and comes back and lurks.
I am about to very possibly disappear into Google Docs and absolutely write like a crazy person.
That sounds fun.
Yes. Lots of lore. Lots and lots of lore.
Good lordy. Oh, we've been on fire tonight with the puns. We've got them for days. You know, if you come in here, we've got some puns for you.
Oh, I'm certain. I'm most certain.
Of course. It wouldn't be any other way.
And if it was, we'd be wondering, hey, what's up with Badger today?
Yeah, she broken? Who broke the badger?
Badger, mother.
Measure.
Snake. Anyway, yes. So I'm here. Down to chill. Let me guess though, you're clocking out at midnight.
That is the goal, and I'm not far enough along to push myself to finish it tonight. It's going to be a multiple stream kind of thing, or a multiple day thing. I'll probably do something else different on Friday. I don't know. It just depends on how much I get done with her. But, yeah, the skeleton is done. Basically, it's just details, and they take time, so.
I need to recheck Discord and see what I have shared.
You shared a wabbit.
I shared a wabbit. Did I share a meditating wabbit?
Yeah, you did.
Yes.
Okay. Then that is pretty much the gist of that character as I've drawn. Well, I've drawn that character, just not realistic, or just not that close to Anthem.
Right on.
What am I trying? You know. Yeah. Anyway. My heart is still with the wabbits, so there.
You're still in wabbit land.
Yeah. I'm dropping
That's
these
all
bombs of lore.
Bombs away.
And I have become inspiration, the destroyer of sleep.
It happens.
Yes.
It happens.
I have become destroyer of sleep.
Enjoy your adventure into creative bliss.
Thank you. Ciao. Anyway.
So how you doing today, Lindsay?
I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right, all right, all right.
That's good. That's good.
And how about you?
Yeah,
I'm
how you
doing.
doing?
What's that?
How you doing, Blu-ray?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm doing pretty good here too. Hashtag chilling.
Chilling.
Like a villain.
You know, I think I really need to redecorate my room because I want to get more. I want to get more shelving for my rather huge movie collection, and man, I can't believe on how much movies I have. I should like go through them and actually count them.
You should.
And one of
I'm surprised you don't have them like on a spreadsheet categorized so you can like find them and search things and all that.
Right.
That's what I
Madness.
want. That's what I need to do.
Yeah, let's do it.
I can go for it.
Sounds like an OCD dream.
Nice.
But anyway, so one of the watcher or the one of the streamers that I watch like every morning now, they told me to that I don't know if it was them or one of them, one streamer that says that I should have like a that I should have like that I should have like a gold bar of how many Blu-rays I have and how many
You should.
DVDs
That would be fun.
Yes. Like a goal. Yeah, like you've got a number that you're trying to reach. As far as a collecting goes, yeah, that'd be cool.
Whenever you go through and organize them, you could you could make the list and you can publish it online, and so it could be like a command that directs to a website where people can see all the movies you have.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
That would be fun. and actually have like a have like a
Can I show my own art? Yeah, you can show your own art. Just
can I have
post
like
it, post the Discord.
Can I have like a suggestion, a movie suggestion? You know, if I could find it, you know, or something, you know, and
this is already in the Discord.
Did I drop the one? I dropped a new one just now.
Yes.
Okay, you saw it. Good.
Yeah, Discord does need to work on that. That's okay. So this is Nerdy Mouses. We'll scroll backwards here in a second and see DHTs.
Aww.
This is really sweet.
I couldn't resist.
This is adorable.
Just basically the concept is just a bun dad and his tired out bun son.
Yes. That is very precious. You know, Nerdy Mouse, this would be wonderful for like a Father's Day card. Just find like some sweet little saying or poem to go along with it and color that in and finish it out, and you'd be nailing it for Father's Day.
Definitely. Thank you.
Yes, that is very sweet. That gets feels. That gets feels.
I'm going for it. I'm glad I nailed the feels.
Yeah, you got the feels. Even just in a sketch, you nailed it with the composition. That's great. All right.
I agree.
DHT's up here giving us a party. Wait, what does the caption say? Oh, not here. There's no caption in this one. There is in this one. Hold on. At least I thought there was. Why is my chat being really retarded right now? Oh, it's inspired by the Japanese McDonald's ad. Gotcha. Oh, a Centauri meal. That's the name of the file. That's where I saw a little bit of a description. I was like, I knew I saw that somewhere. I was losing my mind. This is fun. So, there's multiple eyeballs in this sandwich, and I don't know if I would particularly eat that.
Me neither.
It's an interesting framing. It's almost like the viewpoint is from a plate on the table, which is kind of a cool angle that you don't normally see.
Yeah, like kind of a like it's top or it's bottom up. Like you're on the bottom, you're looking up. Yeah.
Oh, the cozy one that everyone's so mad about. Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with that particular ad. But again, I'm a sheltered child, so it's not too out of the ordinary for me to not know what's happening. This is cool though. I like how you have a variety of some up close. You got some stuff happening in the back. This dude is massive over here, towering over this chick. I like the helmets on a couple of these guys. There's a lot of color, there's a lot of movement. My eyes moving around the composition, which is great. That's awesome, dude. I'm liking the shading action that's happening. Okay, is this the ad? I'll have to watch that later. Can't play that on this Jamie stream, I don't think. And yeah, I've got 10 minutes left before I hit my time. So I'm not gonna play it on stream right now. But if you want to share it in the Discord, you're welcome to, and we can watch it later because I am curious about it. Yeah, thanks for sharing, dude. That's really cool. And that freaking bunny, dang cute. Dang cute bunny stuff. Nerdy, hitting us in all the feels and all that.
Hey, it's what I do. Apparently, that's kind of my forte.
Hey, that's what's going on here. They got the bunnies and the cuteness, and it gets you in the feels and makes your heart all squishy, you know?
Know what I'm saying? Yeah, good stuff.
Yes.
I forget nothing.
All right, go right or whatever. We'll be here
Fine.
streaming and doing and whatevs.
Really, if anything, I'm also just kind of decompressing because, okay.
All right. You do what you need to do, and we'll just keep doing over here, and I'm just glad you're here.
Well, all right, fine then.
I'm just glad you're here.
I'm digging the texture on this one, by the way.
Yeah? This is a gouache brush.
Okay.
So I've got the texture of the paper itself. Here, I can turn this color background thing.
Okay.
The background color. So,
it reminds me almost of.
So you can see the paper grain, right? But then you've got the I'm using a couple of different gouache brushes, but this one particular has this nice. It looks almost pastel.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Like that.
Yes.
Because it's a little more of a dry. But then it's got I have a classic, which is a little less dry-ish, but it still has a nice rough texture to it, and you can layer it because it behaves like a watercolor. And then I also have a smoother one even still that is more full color, and that's huge.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
Let's try that again.
For big swaths of color, I'd imagine, to save time.
Well, yes, and excuse me. Nobody told you to go away completely. I just need to turn this down because I was using it. But yeah, you can come in and
I sure do love Procreate. I sure do love Procreate so freaking much. And that's what I've been...
ditties.
Nice. I do love Procreate so freaking much, and that's what I've been doing.
It's wonderful. Yeah, it's wonderful.
And I honestly haven't picked up a regular sketchbook in a long friggin' time.
Don't lose that skill set though. Keep it sharp.
I know.
Bounce back and
need to do
forth. I tell myself that too because I've been doing a lot of digital here recently, and I'm like, I have all these markers that are sitting on my desk staring at me literally right now, and I want to play with them. So here's the plan. Since we only have 10 minutes left, I'll talk to you guys about my thoughts, opinions, and things, okay? So since we've been doing a lot of Halloween-y, witchy, pumpkins, etc. stuff, I'm still riding the Halloween vibes, right? But we're going to take a time out if this is not finished by Friday, which it probably won't be, and that's fine. If we are still working on witch, we're going to take a time out on the witch, and we're going to switch over to some tradish. We're going to switch over to the traditional, and we're going to make the Halloween chicken McNuggets. I'm going to do the Halloween chicken McNuggets in my retro toy book over here, because apparently I have a collection of retro toy art that I have now created for myself. So in my retro toy book, I'm going to be doing the McDonald's McNugget retro Halloween toys. So that's what we're going to do on Friday. We're going to pull out the markers. We're going to pull out the pencils. We're going to get down and dirty on some chicken McNugs. We're going to drop it down nuggy style.
Excellent.
Tradish on the nuggy style, okay? So we'll take a little break from the... Because this is not due until the end of the month. It's due November 2nd. And the showcase is on the 3rd. So I have time with this one. And this is probably something I'll probably be working on like when I can't sleep in the middle of the night or something along those lines. So that's kind of the vibe I'm feeling. That's my plan. These are the things I think about art, is what I'm gonna draw on stream for you guys to entertain you.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not? Are you not?
That's a question. Blu-ray. Do you have Gladiator on DVD?
I would hope so.
You know.
I would hope so.
When I was streaming, I was talking to Art Parlor, and we were talking about it. We were talking about Gladiator, and she asked me if I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it, but I don't have the movie. But I want to. I want to get that movie.
Well, there's your suggestion. You're asking for a suggestion. What you should
Yeah.
get.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
That's my vote. Because
yeah.
Yeah. That's a good one to go for sure.
Mm-hmm. I'd ask if you. I'm absolutely grabbing Oppenheimer when it goes to digital. That's all I'm gonna say. So there.
You should do it.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna.
Make it so, Obi-Wan.
I'm not extra talk. That's for sure.
I'm definitely gonna get that one when it comes on Blu-ray, of course.
Yeah.
I might even grab it on Blu-ray. Anyway. Enough from me. I'm just gonna be over here in the corner, artifying.
Have fun.
I'll try not to destroy the world in the process.
That's a good goal. That's a good goal.
It would be. I showed this one clip. I watched this one streamer in the morning. His name is Gizmo and Bunny, and he showed this one clip on stream, and we were talking about like horror movies and such, and this was like made in 1979, and and it was a horror movie of this family sleeping, and they get woken up by this one creature, and this one kid, he's scared, and he's like in his sleeping bag, zipped up. You know, all you can see is his head or his face, and so he gets uh he gets hit by the monster, but instead of blood, uh, he gets poofed by a bunch of feathers. It's so funny.
What?
Yeah, I should send it to you on Discord. You'll laugh dying. You'll be dying in laughter. It's so funny. Just the way it the way it the way it was put together. It was so funny. No, it's nothing bad or anything. It's just the way he gets he gets hit by something, and then once he gets hit by it, he poops into a bunch of feathers. It's
I
so
got
funny.
you.
And I showed this one night streamer who goes by the name of Blue Hat, and I showed it to him. He showed it on stream, and man, he was bawling in laughter. It's so funny.
Aw, that's awesome.
I'll link it to you on Discord if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
It is so hilarious. He watched it like a couple of times just to see it over and over again, and that actually was a PG rated movie back then, but you know.
Yeah, the rating system is a little different now.
Oh yeah, of course. And I think it's supposed to be like kind of like a horror slash comedy, because if that's how one scene does, if that's how one scene ends up being, if it's like throughout the whole movie, that would be so funny.
Yeah.
And Gizmo was saying, it's like, no, they don't make movies like that anymore. They should.
Yeah.
They should bring some of the older visual effects back. You know, something that something that doesn't need to be wasted on. But I don't think that'll ever happen.
Yeah, probably not.
But if I was ever, if I knew how to edit like that, then I would.
Yeah.
I would definitely bring back the old aesthetics of you know.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my mods in my stream, him and I would talk to each other on Discord, and when we talk about movies, we always talk about Godzilla, and he likes the older Godzilla where they're actually in suits instead of,
right.
you know.
Yeah.
I would totally bring that back too. Being in a suit is more funny than using CG and such.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's how you know, Power Rangers and Super Sentai was when they had gone to the kaiju parts.
Yeah.
You know, someone was actually in that
Yeah,
robot.
all the bad guys were people, like stuntmen.
Yeah. someone was actually dressed up as the Zord robot, and that right there, that would be something very cool. And if they ever made a live action of Voltron, that would be something that would have been something very cool, you know.
Yeah.
Someone actually dressed up as Voltron, that would be cool.
They sure did. Okay, I like
Now
that.
again, thinking about it, I am gonna go ahead and kick off. It is midnight.
Don't hurt your foot. I kicked the coffee table once. Total regretted it. Total regretted it. So be careful what you're kicking.
Something kicks me, I kick back. So.
Uh-oh.
Just saying, if it's a table, you won't win. Just telling you.
Flip table, that's good.
Have a good rest, Nerdy Mouse.
All right, night, y'all. Bye bye.
Have a good one.
Bye.
I don't like how dark that went. Let's lighten it back up, shall we? Yes, we shall. That works. That works for me. Okay. A little bit there. Oh, it is. We're all gonna turn into pumpkins.
Uh-oh.
It's midnight in the central time zone. That means it's time for me to find a stopping spot.
So, like, let's see, a day ago.
I like that a lot.
Like 2 days ago, I bought Spider-Man Across the Universe on Blu-ray, and it's coming this Saturday.
Oh, cool!
Nice. In the mail.
Very cool. Holy moly! Okay, yeah. I wanna just watch the time lapse on this one more time because I get giddy about it. So we're gonna do the time lapse just to give a review of how far we've come so far. Because it's always fun to watch. And while that goes, it'll give me a second to find somebody to raid. Sketchy, sketchy.
Won't you just look at that?
Let's just look at it. It's a nice frame.
Yeah, I still need to do mine. I was thinking on doing this challenge as well.
Oh, are you gonna do it? Yay!
Yeah.
That's awesome. That is awesome. I should do these more often whenever I'm trying to find someone to raid. Yeah, we're gonna raid that person instead of the other person.
You know, that would be kind of funny if someone on Twitch named themselves.
Look how much her face changed. I'm sorry. Named them what now?
Named them that person.
Oh, that person. Not that person, and then they changed their name to that other person. I totally changed the whole shape of the head and the mouth today. And then we did the hair and the face, basically, is what we worked on. I like getting down and doing those little detailed areas and spending my time on it just because Kaiju is a very detailed artist as well. And I feel like if you take the time with your art to work on those details, it makes such a huge difference instead of just slapping it together and rushing through it, you know?
Yeah.
I really think that the time that you invest in your pieces pays off.
Oh yeah, for
really
sure.
Does.
Especially for him. It's like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll spend like a couple of strings on this one piece, and when he comes back to it, it's like, yeah, I feel like I need to finish this piece.
Yeah. Okay. And did we make it to the end? We made it to the end. Cool. You know, it says there's only, what is it, 2 minutes, 45 seconds on that video, and there's probably like 2,000 hours that I've spent on this. Probably not 2,000. That's a gross overstatement for sure. Alright, so we are going to raid the one and only lovely Miss Ari Bean tonight. I haven't raided her in a long time. She's a sweetheart. Absolutely love her. And I'm not going to do any art show and tell. This is very much a whip. We can show and tell it when it's done. So again, you guys, we will see you on Friday. We will see you on Friday at 9:30 Central Time. That's when we do our thing. We're going to be doing some traditional art. We're going to bust out the markers. We're going to bust out the pencils. And we're going to bust out the retro goodness. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys come back and hang out with us. Let's go say hello to Miss Ari Bean Things. If you're not following her already, please make sure you do and give her lots of little emotes of love. And have a wonderful...
And I'll be on tomorrow at noon Pacific time.
Oh, good. Yes. Make sure you go say hi to Mr. Blu-ray tomorrow as well. All right, guys. Have a wonderful night. And I will see you on Friday. See you later.
See you later, everyone.